face you.
Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, guys? It's Attack on Samurai, and welcome to round 2 of the Black and White OU Cup. So, I actually want to talk about round 1 real quick. Before we get started, though, make sure you guys have a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also, follow me on my Pokemon, check out my Smogon profile. All those links will be down in the description. Also, help me get to 150 subs. When I reach 150 subs, I will do another rap vid in the same style as Dracovic vid. So, I want to talk about the first game real quick. So the first game, actually, I don't know if it's really that important because I'm talking about the second game now. You know what? Whatever. Basically, the first game technically didn't count, but luckily I was able to be put on subs. So this was my second game, or this was my my round 2 game. So yeah, I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. This game and the second game, there was no third game. But I will let you know that these games were the worst black and white games I've ever seen in my life. And I've only been playing black and white since last year, honestly. So, actually not even, no, yeah, last year. Because that's when I really started playing black and white. For Smogon Tour. So yeah, we're going to dive into it. Now, as you can see, this is a team that I stole from somebody. I don't remember who it was, but they used this kind of style, and I kind of just wanted to try it out. The team that I stole from the SPL replay, it looked really good, so I was just like, and it also won too. So I was just like, man, this team looks tough. I think I'm gonna use it. So yeah, my opponent's running Dragmag, really weird looking Dragmag, and you're gonna see how weird it is. I'm probably gonna put some edits in this because I'm not taking this game seriously at all. Anyways, I'm going to switch up this thing real quick. He leads Jirachi as I lead with Terrakion. So I let Terrakion because looking at his team, Terrakion just beats it up, no cap. Like Stone Edge is really good against Dragonite and also really good against Lottie. But CC in general just blows his whole team up. So I was just like, I'm just going to punch this Jirachi in the face. But it doesn't kill the Jirachi. It lived on 31%. So, crap. I can't talk. So I was just like, yo, what the okay, so I go for the CC as he goes into Lottie. I'm just like, okay, alright. So Lottie is apparently his CC switching, so that was really weird to me. He goes for the Roost, and I'm just like, okay. So Roost right there as he brings in Magnezone, and I'm just like, I was honestly okay with Magnezone getting trapped because, or I mean with Ferrothorn getting trapped because I didn't really need it, and also I just wanted like hazards up. So I go for the Whip as he has to go for the Sunny Day, and I'm just like, what? Why do you Sunny Day there? Then he just Magnerise. I'm just like, yo, this man wants to make sure he doesn't get hit by any ground move. But luckily I have a CC on my Terrakion, so I can just punch this thing in the face and just, you know, he'll be forced to go into Lottie or something else. And so Magnezone gets sacked right there, which is really good for me. So now it's a 1v1 now. Or I mean, it's not a 1v1, but you know what I mean. So Lottie comes in here, right? Lottie comes in here. I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna take this Draco to the face, and then I'm gonna pursue it, and then it's gonna die. Oh, actually, no, wait. That was a different game. My fault. That was a different game.
Oh, hell no!
But Draco very hard because he's Dragon Gem. I've never seen a Dragon Gem Lottie before, but that was actually a really cool tech. I'll give him that one. That was actually a really cool tech. So I call mine on the Dragonite, and I'm just like, this man has to be banded. So I go on the Lando. I actually forget that my Lando isn't defensive. So I actually end up dying to it. So yeah, Dragonite's gonna beat me down real quick. I go into my Terrakion and I'm just gonna Stone Edge this thing. So I Stone Edge it. I knock out the Dragonite, which is really cool. So Dragonite's out the way. Now Garchomp comes in and I go into Gastrodon. I'm just like, okay, I don't need Gastrodon because I can just sack it here, and then I can just go back into Terrakion, and then I can just proceed to CC him, and also Nicholas would win in the end game anyway. This is what I was hoping. So he SDs again. And I'm just like, okay, you gotta stop this. You gotta stop this, bro. So he subs again. I'm just like, why do you keep subbing? And he subs one more time. And then he shows the Salic Berry. And I'm just like, bruh, why?
Very hard for me. Yeah. So you have to make me look good because I'll fall flat on my face and I can't face the music.
Are you salad? Guard chomp, and then I die. So now I go into my Terrakion, and luckily I have the quick attack on this, so I can knock this out. So goodbye guard chomp. And at this point, I'm just pretty comfortable with how the game is going because, one, I know his Lottie can't really beat my Reuniclus, and two, I know that Reuniclus is pretty comfortable to deal with drill. So I'm just gonna stay in here and just take it. So he goes for the Iron Head, 31. He's getting these 31 rolls, so I'm just like, yeah, this is not it. So I recover again. Actually, I think I tried going for the Acid Armor, but he, flinched me right there. So that's one flinch. Then he crits me.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And I go for the Calm Mind. So that was the worst play possible. Well, one, the flinch, and then the crit into the flinch. That sucked. That really sucked. And he's also Choice Scarf. So that also sucked. And that's game 1. So there you go. There you go. This was honestly the worst. I mean, not the worst. This is the least of the hacks that happened in this game. But literally, Reuniclus won right there. It legit won right at that point. It won right before he crit me. Legitimately won right before he crit me. But that's just the way the game goes. I can't get mad at him. I can get mad at the game. I can definitely get mad at the game. They say don't hate the player, hate the game. But yeah, literally literally Reuniclus won right here. I should have went for the Acid Armor first, but I really wanted to go for Calm Mind because, again, Lottie could have been a threat. So that's why I went for Calm Mind first, knowing that I could take Iron Head anyway since he's, locked into Iron Head, and I would have been fine. But should have Acid Armored, and I probably would have been even better. But I think I was actually trying to go for the Acid Armor on the flinch. That's what I was trying to do. But, that happened. So, yeah, that's game 1. Let me move on to game 2. Alright, so here's game 2. Now, matchup-wise, I was like, Mienshau's got this. As long as I don't miss anything. And, yeah, as long as I don't miss anything, it's very lit. It's very lit. That's all I wanted. I just needed Mienshao to do really well, not miss any HJKs, because this team is very HJK weak. Legitimately. His only answer is a Lando. And Lando is still annoying to deal with. So, I was really, okay, actually, I'm going to do the calc real quick, because every time I look at that calc, I just get so suspicious about it, because I want to show you the calc against Mienshao versus, Mienshao versus Lando. I'll make it Twist Scarf, and let me show you Lando. So, let's see, let's make it Twist Scarf as well. Okay, so HP Ice has a relatively good shot at killing, I mean, you could kind of see the roll, you can kind of see it right here, but it has a relatively good shot at killing Lando not from full, but it's pretty much a 2 KO. Now let me show you something with a little bit more investment in special attack. Well, HPS doesn't kill anyway, so never mind. Never mind, this is useless. Okay, you know what? Whatever, screw it. I'm just gonna start the game. So he leads Lando as I lead with Mienshao. So for some reason I thought HPS would kill, but it doesn't kill Lando because Lando's just that fat. So I could just U-turn out and try and put him in HPS range. So I go into Tango. This he goes for the U-turn again. Or he goes for the U-turn right here. So now he's definitely in HPS range. So now he brings in Lottie, and I'm just like, I'm not staying in here. I'm gonna go into Lottie. I'm gonna go into Drill and take with the Draco, but he goes for Surf, and I'm just like, yo, why would you Surf there?
Told me, man. Hey, man, how about this?
How about what?
Your money.
Like, I mean, Surf in hindsight makes sense, but I was really fearing Draco. I don't know why he Surfed there. Surf was probably the worst play he could have made, in my opinion. But I guess that was okay. I'm really not sure why he made that Surf play, but I'm pretty much forced to, keep Drill around and try and recover with it. So that's what I'm gonna try and do throughout the remainder of this match, and just try and keep Drill healthy. So I bring in my Latios as he goes for Surf again. He brings in the Ferrothorn, and this time I go for the Draco. Now, if I was crazy, I could have just tricked this thing. I really could have just tricked this thing. But I think it was better for me to keep my specs, because I actually wanted damage on some stuff. So Draco was honestly the best play for me to make there. So I go into drill, trying to get my own rocks up and trying, like chip down that Lando even more and also chip down the Rotom. So that way it could be in HJK range. So I go for rocks now. He goes for spikes. And seeing as how much Draco did, seeing as how much Quake did, he's definitely like more Spadef invested. Because again, Draco did a decent chunk to it, but it was still able to, like take it decently well. So definitely told me he might have been more Spadef. So I go for the Quake again. Quake does a really good chunk to the Ferrothorn. He misses Power Whip right there. If he landed that, then I definitely would have been in a worse position. But I switch right here. Now, honestly, oh, that was a really weird voice crack. Okay, honestly, I think it would have been smarter for me to just keep Quaking, because he would have had to whip eventually. But I was trying to go off his whip, and I was trying to weaken him even more with Rocky Helmet. But unfortunately, he actually went for Leech Seed instead. So I did not make the right play right there going for that. I go into Mienshao though and try and force him out. He actually goes for another spike. I'm just like, okay. So goes Lando. And what I should have done was not go for HJK, because HJK only did 24. I should have just went for the HPS and just knocked it out. But I was really, I don't know why I didn't just HPS, because he's in range. You see this calc, he's in range. Or he was in range, but I just couldn't get myself to click HPS at that point. Like, it was so easy. He was gonna switch into it anyway, but I just couldn't get myself to click HPS. I just wanted to kick things. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to keep kicking. But I bring in Tangrowth right here as he goes for U-turn again. But he actually switches and goes into Latios, so I'm just like, okay. So Latios comes in here. I switch out and go into my drill as he goes for Draco this time. And Draco does kill me, but I can go into my T-Tar and I can trap him. That's what my goal was. I wanted to trap this Latios so that way he couldn't do anything the rest of the game. So Draco doesn't do that much. He gets to like -4. I get a lot of damage on that pursuit, right? Get a good chunk of damage. He Dracos again, and he crits.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
Me, and he crits me. So now I'm forced in a position where I have to re-go Metagross. I probably could have just went, in hindsight, honestly in hindsight, I think I should have just went Mienshao and just HJK or U-turned. I think that would have been a better play. If anything, I think I should have went for that, but I was more concerned. Yeah, I think HJK would have been better. Yeah, I think I should just HJK. Yeah, I should have HJK. That was actually a misplay on my part going meta like that. Yeah, now that I think about that, actually was a misplay. I should have just went Mienshao and just U-turn and then force him to go into Lando. Or he would have been forced to go into something that would be faster than me. So, okay, yeah, this is actually my fault. This is my fault right here, going meta like that. Yeah, this is actually my fault. I should have just went Mienshao and just U-turned out. He would have been forced to go into maybe Lando or Rotom. He would have been forced to go into one of those two. Then I would have put him in the gridlock with Tangrowth, and I could have just like wore him down. But I didn't think about that. I was more concerned with how he just crit my T-Tar. So I go for the agility, like it matters, and I go for the meteor mash, trying to get like a boost or something. But I don't get the boost. If I got the boost, Rotom would have been worn down even further, which is what I wanted. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. I go for T-punch, maybe try to get a parry or something, but I don't get the parry or anything. He T-waves me back. So I'm just like, okay. So goes for pump again. Or he goes for pump here. I go for the ice punch. I went ice punch in case he wanted to go Ferrothorn, but he was never going to switch since he's physically defensive on that Rotom. So low switch is going to knock me out with a crit. Don't know if the crit mattered. It might have, maybe, but I doubt it, honestly, since my Metagross is more offensive. So I go into Mienshao now, and I just click HJK. So I click it, I kill the Ferrothorn. Cool. Now Lando comes out, and I'm just like, okay, this is not the move. This ain't it. Actually, goes Rotom. Now, okay, I actually want to go back to Rotom real quick. I want to show the calc real quick on Rotom. So, I think... Okay, so this is if my Mienshao was reckless, but unfortunately it wasn't. So I'm just gonna put something that doesn't matter. I'll put Poison Heal. So you see this, right? You see what percent he's at? Oh wait, hold up. HJK would have killed this man, but I didn't click the move. I didn't click the move, and I was so mad. I was just like, why didn't I click it? But in hindsight, I was thinking Tangrowth is the right play because, for one, Giga Drain would do a lot, and two, I could deal with his Terrakion pretty easily. That's what I was thinking. I was legit thinking that because I knew Mienshao was gonna win. I knew this mon was gonna win. I legitimately knew it was going to win. Okay, this is if he's Spadef. Now, let's actually make him bold. Okay, if he's bold nature and has investment, I'm gonna say he's max. I'm gonna give him max. If he's max defense, the roll is a 46 to 55% roll. That's a that would have died. That would have died if I click HJK. But I didn't think that. I didn't think that through. And I'm just thinking it now. If I click HJK, the Rotom would have died. And then I would have swept him with Mienshao. But no. I was too concerned with Tangrowth wanting to come in and deal with everything. Because that's what Tangrowth does. That's what he did. That's what he did in Gen 6. That's what he did in Gen 7. It just cleaned everything. But no. Here's what actually happened. He goes for the Pain Split on the switch in. Gets a lot of health back. So now he's out of range of HJK. So I have to try and put him back in range of HJK. Goes for the Volt Switch. Does a little bit of chip to me. Goes to Terrakion. And I'm just like, this is fine. I'll take the Giga Drain and get some health back. I only got like 52. Or like 17% back. So that's not that much. He SDs. And I'm just like, it's fine. Then he's Salic. And I'm just like, why are you Salic Terrakion?
Don't say that. Look at me like I'm stupid.
This dude was running Salic on both his sweepers. And I'm just like, yo, what the Why? Why are you running Salic? But he ran Salic. On it. So I was just like, okay. It's fine. Because, for one, at +2, he can't even... Well, actually, I had to sack Latios so that way I could be out of range of CC. Because CC at max does like 74 to me. So he would have killed me in this range. But Min does like 59. It's a 59 mid roll. So I was okay with sacking Latios here on this next turn. Because I was just like, Latios doesn't need to be around. It did what it needed to do. It got the Draco and Ferrothorn. That's all I really care about. So I was fine with sacking Latios here. So I sacked Latios to the CC, and I'm just like, it's fine. You did your job. You did what you needed to do. And also, you can't even outspeed this. So I was fine with this. So yeah, again, his highest roll is 74. He gets a 66 roll, and I'm just like, okay, this is fine. I Giga Drain there, which is actually the worst play possible. I shouldn't have made that play. He goes T-Tar. Then he goes Fire Blast. I'm just like, what? Giga Drain doesn't do anything, of course, because he's Spadef on that T-Tar. So this told me a lot about how his team was. This thing was probably more physically defensive. Or actually, no, it wasn't physically defensive at all. It was definitely Spadef. This was Spadef. This was definitely his physical wall. And this right here was just a sweeper. This was Choice Scarf and this was Specs. I figured that out pretty easily. Actually, no, the last game was Dragon Gem. My fault. I'm tripping. I'm just really upset about how this game went. Because so much could have went my way, but it didn't work that way. So Lando comes in and gets the nice and powerful Intimidate on me. And luckily I killed the Lando with a crit. Now, I'm going to show you the calc against Lando again. Because you guys need to know this. And I'm stressing this myself because I'm really mad at how I played this game out. Okay. Hold up. That's not it. Is that it? I might be tripping. Hold up. I might be tripping. Is that really the roll? Oh wait, no, I didn't count -1. That's why. Let me count the -1. Okay, so the -1 is not. I'll just put. I can't type it in. I can't type in -1. Okay, I can't even. I'll just put -2. Well, I can't put -2 because you know that. Oh, I forgot to put its ability in. That's why I messed up right there. So let me put its ability in real quick. Okay. So the crit didn't really matter. I just had to get a mid roll and I would have gotten it. But yeah, Lando dies, which is cool. So Lando dies, which is what I wanted. And now Rotom comes in here. And I'm just like, you got to miss your hydro pump, so I can win. He doesn't miss it, and he kills me, and that's the game. So cool, very cool. If he missed hydro pump, would have been it. Would have won this game. would have had a game 3, and I'm gonna smash him because I know how this guy plays, or I figured out how this guy plays. He just has sweepers at the end with the salad berry, and I'm just like, yo, why? You guys have no idea how upset this game made me. I was just, or how much this whole match made me. I was just like, this is crazy. I really lost to Salik. Now, don't get me wrong. Salik is actually really cool. That's a really cool strat. But it just really sucks when you face against it and you're just like, why? Why me? Why does this happen? Why does this have to happen to me? But when you use it, it's cool. But yeah. So, like I said, I'll definitely say that hacks was a part of this. Definitely was. Again, a lot of things shouldn't have happened the way they did, and if they didn't happen, then I would have won both my games. But you know, that's Mons. You just gotta figure out how to play around this. But I definitely could have played around this. All I had to do was just stay with me and try and just click HJK the whole way through. But I didn't think that through, and because of that, I ended up losing this game. So yeah. So that's gonna be my my end of Black and White. So yeah, I actually do have an ADV game that I have to record, or that I have to play after this. So hopefully that game goes well. But I'll still record it regardless because it's my first time actually getting into an old gen tournament. I also did sign up for RBY too, so gonna try and record that as well. I don't know when my opponent's gonna be playing though, but hopefully soon. I actually kind of want to play him today, no cap, whoever my opponent is. But yeah, hopefully you guys didn't enjoy me ranting about this whole game, because legit this was definitely not my best performance in Black and White. Definitely not my best performance in Black and White. Especially my opponent too. Like, there was just too much hacks going on. It was way too much. But again, that's just the way this game is. You just gotta deal with it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys have a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also, follow me on my Pokemon. Check out my Smogon profile. All those links will be down in the description. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Hope you have a good one.